In life, we all come into life with karma. And karma is what we have to learn to overcome and to deal with. Some people have to learn compassion. Some people have to learn to trust their own mentality. Some people have to learn to develop a skill. And some people have to learn how to help other people or be concerned about them. And I always said, if you go back to my videos on name analysis and hinge letters and missing numbers in the names, it will give you an indication on what somebody has to work with. If somebody has a missing letter 1, they have to learn independence and how to be self-assured. If they have a 2, they have to learn cooperation and to deal with partnerships. A 3 has to do with communication, socialization, and somewhat it gets into dealing with siblings and younger people and children. And when somebody has a missing number, it means that that's their challenge. This is something that they can achieve, but it's not easy for them. A 4 has to do with work or activities. Sometimes it could also be physical limitations that somebody's born with. A 5 means they have to learn to be adaptable and change, and they have to learn to adjust to life's changes, and it's not easy for some people. They live in the past, and the idea that something would change is actually scary to some people. And 6 has to do with giving service to other people, and it has to do with family and family relationships. That would be a challenge for people. Sometimes they're born into a family that's not easy to deal with, and siblings and parents that are deficient in some way that they have to learn to accept. And then there's the 7, which is, it has to do with medical situations, it has to do with learning, it has to do with growth and spirituality. And then there's 8, which has to deal with finances and justice and learning to do the right thing and to balance what's fair or what's not fair. And there's the good old 9, which is endings, learning to accept endings and to learn to let things go, but also not to be too aggressive. And always let your conscience be your guide. That's always the rule of the day. But we have